You are now tuned into the SoCHiology podcast. SoCHiology is a lifestyle brand that analyzes Chicago culture and connected topics abroad, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Inebriated is a fancy term for saying you drunk, right? And in Chicago, it's a lot of places where you're drunk, whether it's late night, during the day, whatever, that you can go get some food, soak up all that alcohol, and sleep well. And that's actually going to be a topic for a future episode. But on this episode, we're going to talk about two of the most popular destinations for late night drunk food: White Castle and Maxwells. This is SoCHiology episode 17. All right. So it's like, say it's like 1:30 at night, right? Summertime, you just been drinking like you back in college again. You know what I'm saying? You drunk as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, it ain't even 1:30. It's 2:30. Let's ramp it up.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
It's 2:30 at night. It's only two places in the whole city, literally only two places in the whole city that's open. Let's just say everything else, for the sake of example, is closed. You got White Castle on one end, you got Maxwells on the other. Where the hell you going to get food?
Maxwells. Probably going to White Castle.
Where am I? Okay, I'm sorry to change it up, but where am I at? Where am I coming from?
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
I don't even know, but those only two places that's open, though.
I'm going to White Castle.
Okay. All right. So we got two White Castle. We got one Maxwell. So I'm going to open up with the woman that chose Maxwell's. Tell us why you going to Maxwell's and what you ordering when you going to Maxwell's. Imagine it's 2:30 at night right now in this hypothetical situation.
I'm going to Maxwell only because I need to see y'all make my food. That's one. And White Castle, at that time of the night, y'all just throwing stuff together. I ain't got time for no cold burger, no stale fries. I want to see y'all make my food, especially if I'm drunk. Oh, yeah, I got to see this.
Well, how you going to be able to pay attention if you drunk?
So you got to, because you get to them one White Castle lines. They know everybody coming because they drunk. And then that lady going to be hella rude. And you're going to be like, nope, that's okay. Because then guess what? You're going to skirt off. And where you going to go? Right up to Maxwell's. What's up?
Gee,
you make good points.
The thing with Maxwell is I feel like on a job application, they say, are you heavy handed with putting onions on burgers? Because them motherfuckers, look,
with the onions.
Gee, it'd be like 3 pounds of onions on anything you get from Maxwell's. You going to smell like onions for 2 weeks.
Just don't leave that bag in your car.
I was honestly, about to say you leave that bag in the car. It's over with.
It's big over with.
Especially summertime, or you done for.
But listen, you can say the same thing about a Maxwell sandwich because they put millions of pounds of onions on their
White Castle?
No, Maxwell.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Maxwell's, they put I got a story about that whenever we get to story time, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Tell the story right now.
All right, I love Maxwell's just like anybody else, but I prefer White Castle. However, I haven't been to Maxwell Street in 4 years, and here's why. So I was out kicking it on my birthday, got super faded. The only time you
birthday?
go,
21st birthday?
+8. So anyway.
Ooh, that big 2-9.
Look. Anyway, it was my 29th birthday. Listen, I'm trying to tell my story. So anyway, it's my 29th birthday. Go to Lalo's, get super faded, and get 2 Polishes, however they come. I was too drunk to even eat them when I got home.
You was lit.
I was faded. Yeah, I was super faded. Went home, put the shit on the counter, had all intention of getting up out of the bed to go eat it. Next morning, the smell of those onions had just eroded my apartment.
Damn.
And the smell got so strong that I couldn't even take it anymore. It made my hangover worse, and I haven't been able to I haven't been able to eat Maxwell Street since. So yeah, man, that was the last time I had that shit was 4 years ago. But yeah, that shit just don't sit well overnight.
So like the odor of the Maxwells kind of was like an invisible. It sounded like a horror story. Like it was like an invisible demon. And like just engulfed your whole apartment and just like pulled up in your bedroom like, yeah, nigga, you next.
But it seems like I chose violence on myself because instead of just doing the right thing and throwing the shit in the garbage, I left the shit on the counter on some drunk shit and kept walking back and forth past the kitchen getting the whips. So it was like, it was just bad all the way around.
It be like that. I mean,
yeah, especially when you're drunk. Shit.
Yeah, you ain't think, man. Listen, that fool get inhaled before the seatbelt light even come on.
Yeah, I was like kind of shocked that you made it home with it. I definitely.
Yeah, how did you make it home with it?
Smashing.
It was
I needed that.
You wasn't eating and driving.
Mm-hmm.
I was. For your listeners out there, I don't drink and drive. Anyway, I needed to catch a nap.
His car. Mm-hmm.
I needed to catch a nap on the way to the crib, man.
Okay.
But anyway, we all off topic. I'm sorry about that.
No, we're very much on topic because, the thing with Maxwell, like I haven't been to Maxwell in a minute myself. And we finna get to E-Jeezy in a minute. But, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like they just be going brazy with it. Like I used to get like the chicken sandwich from there, and I know chicken sandwich is not a popular choice from Maxwell.
Wait a minute.
I don't eat pork.
Wait a minute. You ain't never went to no Maxwell and ordered no.
I was like, I didn't even know they had.
I didn't even know they had that shit.
In recent years, that's what I used to get because I don't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? So, like growing up, just to so my Chicago card don't get revoked. Growing up. I used to get the pork chop sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I used to get that. Used to get the Polish every now and then too. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, even from when I was little to now, and I'm like the same size, even throughout all those years, it was just like the onions was overwhelming. Like I used to tell them easy on the onions. They still put 2 globs of that shit on there. I'm like, God damn. Like, I ordered a chicken sandwich, not a bread and wet onion grilled sandwich. Like I didn't order that. You know what I'm saying? But just
okay, so what about the people that get extra onions?
Oh, they wild.
It's people who do that?
It's people who get extra onions.
They wild. They wild.
Oh my Lord.
They a different breed.
I'm disgusted and like
they gotta be from out west.
Like,
Hey man. Listen.
My bad.
I ain't from out west, but
my bad.
I work out west.
I don't want to get jumped. I probably.
Hey man, listen. They wake up and choose violence. So
they choose violence in their dreams. Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger. You know what I'm saying? But not people who get extra onions. They wow though, for real. Like wherever you are right now, you wow. And I'm trying to tell you that right now because ain't no way in hell.
That's some sicko shit, bro. That's some sicko shit.
It's too much. It's too much. Like if they literally all they got to do is put like 4 of them bitches on there, and I'll be cool. But they put like 4 pounds on that, and I can't do it. And like
onions.
Yeah, then you gonna wake up to a horror story like Sam did, like The Conjuring. You know what I'm saying? Taking over his whole motherfucking crib, like the evil spirits and shit. Like
that's exactly. I couldn't try no better than that, bro.
Extra onions on it, like what does that taste like? Like where?
It tastes terrible.
Don't even exist. Especially because they be heavy-handed with the other sauces too. So like, don't let you add mustard on there or nothing like that. You just gonna have like onions and mustards on the bread.
I woke up and chose violence one day. One night drunk, got Maxwells. It was a hot summer day.
Oh shit!
I said, Lord, if you meant to take me out like this, you could have just told me that. You didn't have to torture me.
Hey, look, you don't
all windows down.
That ain't gonna save you. That ain't gonna save you.
Hours.
That ain't gonna save you, G.
I woke up and chose violence that day.
The odor of the Maxwell onions. You know what it remind me of? Y'all might be too young for this, but
nigga, what?
It was a movie. It was a movie with you know what I'm saying? It was called Ghosts, right? Y'all know what movie I'm talking about?
Oh.
Y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
Y'all, Whoopi Goldberg was in it.
I have not watched it. Oh, wait. No, I have watched Ghost. I remember that.
Yeah. Demi Moore was in it.
Patrick Swayze. It was a movie called Ghost. Remember those like fucking demons and how they pull up and grab niggas? That's what that Maxwell odor is. That's what that shit is, G. It just pulls the fuck up, it grabs you, and it takes you to hell, G. Like, I can't do it. But let me just be clear. I'm not against Maxwell's. I just got to take it in doses. You know what I'm saying? But
White Castle don't smell the greatest either.
Hey, I'm glad we're getting there. I'm glad we're getting there.
Because White Castle...
Wait, hold on. Before we get into the White Castle, I need a clarification for like the Maxwell. When we talking about Maxwell, are we talking about like only the original ones that are in the place that was formerly called Jewtown, or are we talking
I'm glad
about
you brought that up.
All the Maxwell establishments?
Because all Maxwells ain't created equal.
I definitely only go to the. I was only going to the one by UIC.
Right, that's why I was like.
That's over by the old Jewtown. You know what I'm saying?
That's the old Jewtown.
So
that's the only one I went to.
I haven't been to that one in a long time, but to answer your question, damn, that's a good question because there's a lot of them, right? So like,
this one Calumet City or Calumet City / like Dalton, right over the bridge of Sibley.
Yeah, this one over there in Harvey, right before you cross over Halsted to go to Homewood.
Yeah.
There's one over in Robbins that's pretty good.
It's one on 79th. 79th.
Yeah, we woke up and showed violence on 79th.
Oh
yeah, I don't
real violence.
That motherfucker be packed. Hey, that one be packed though.
Most of them people, it be packed because most of them people that be in there be the people that live around there.
True.
Yeah.
It's a big area.
In real life, come on now.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one over there off of Halsted and like I want to say like 119, but it's probably like 115 for whatever across from the Chase. And that one got tacos too.
Really?
Tacos.
Yeah, got tacos.
Oh, that's a gentrified one then.
Nah, I mean, well, they Mexican. I mean, they're Hispanic.
Really?
But nah, it's fire and the tacos are good. So like sometimes you be up in LA, let me get a Polish and a taco.
Oh yeah, that's that Remy drunk.
Excuse me.
I know Twins. Come on, Twins, where you at?
I mean, first of all, I get drunk off Remy a lot, and I ain't never got no tacos from no Maxwells. Like,
I didn't know they sold tacos.
I mean, like, but like, think about it. Like, okay, you looking at these young Hispanic males.
Facts.
And you're at the Maxwell, and you seeing them cook anyway. And I mean, where tacos come from? Tacos originated in Latin America, so I mean, why not ask them to make you a taco? Like, it's not like
I see where you're going. The apple ain't far from the tree.
Exactly. It's not like
it's orange. Okay.
Some Indian fella trying to make me a taco. That'd be different. I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Facts. I feel you on that. but so yeah, I mean, I guess when it comes to the Maxwells, like, I haven't been to the one over by the old Jewtown in a long time.
It still be packed.
Yeah, it do. The one I've been to recently, is that Bridgeport? I feel like that's the area.
Oh yeah, I know what you talk about. Over there
that's
the White Sox.
That's the one I went to on the last time I've been to Maxwell's, which was about like maybe a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
I like that one.
Yeah, it's not bad, and it don't be long either. Like you in and out. Like you walk up to the window, you get your shit, you gone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say this: them fries, boy, you got to dry them fries off. They be so soaked in grease, but they be good though. They be good as a motherfucker though.
They do.
Soggy.
You don't like them? You don't like them soggy?
No, I don't like soggy fries, and them things be soggy.
So for the most part, I don't like soggy fries, but something about the Jewtown ones, I mean, they fried in all the mixture of greases of everything else, and it just gives it an extra little flavor that make it okay. It works for me.
Hey. Then they give you them little ketchup package. You like, you know I'm about to drive. Like, I'm supposed to open this ketchup. Like,
yeah, they be packing.
Like, dang,
they really do.
And you can't.
You can. And then when you get out the car, you got fries and ketchup and
right. That's why. See, usually if I go into like the real Jewtown, the one over in, real Jewtown Polish over there, then I don't leave. I don't pull off until I have my like Polish like situated, and I don't put all of the sauces and such on it. I feel like it's a little process. Okay, yeah. I'm like, you gotta set up the whole situation with it. It's not like other foods where you could just grab and go. Like, for instance, that low key, that's a plus side for White Castle, because you really can reach in that bag and you know what the hell you got. You good. And you ain't gotta do no extra stuff, but like Maxwell, you gotta slow down. You gotta situate yourself. You gotta put your ketchup on that thing and like hook it up, and then only then pull up.
Wait. You put ketchup on what?
I don't care. I know Chicagoans ain't supposed to put ketchup on, but I like ketchup.
You put wait. I missed that part. You put ketchup on what?
Uh-oh.
On my. You know what? We don't have to even discuss this.
No, I
really do. Recently, I realized they had mild sauce, and I switched to mild sauce, so we don't even have to talk about it.
Wait, Maxwell got mild sauce?
No, because I'm about to say I agree. I put ketchup on my. If you said French fries, then yeah.
Oh no, I don't put nothing on my fries.
Oh no, I
can't. You put ketchup on your hot dog though, or your Polish?
I put ketchup on sausages. I know I'm not supposed to, but you know what?
You my shit, man.
Hey, I can do it. You know what? The way I see it is, since I'm technically from the suburbs, I can do what I want.
But when you go,
that makes it all better.
But when you go out of town, what do you tell them you're from?
Hey, man,
I'm from the Chicagoland area. I say Chicagoland area. Hold on. I'll be like, I be wanting to sing it like R. Kelly. Like, I was raised in Illinois,
right outside of Chicago. Yeah,
right.
Some of the best cooking you ever had.
Yep, I do got some good cooking too. So, but that's how I see it because. So hey, because I mean, I got a couple of things like I'm from out south. But I'm a Cubs fan, and I can do that too. You know why? Because I'm not from the city. I can do whatever the hell I want. I pick and choose. I do what I do. As long as I'm rooting for a Chicago team, whatever. And
that's fair. That's fair.
Right, cool.
That's fair. As long as that's fair. That's fair. I feel you on
that. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm from Chicago.
So let's all right. White Castle. So. Jeezy, you go to White Castle. It's 3:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You hungry in the motherfucker. You just had 2/5 tequila, 3/5 of rum. I don't even know how you still standing. You had a lit night.
Lit night.
You pull up to White Castle. First of all, let me just say, White Castle, that first window is never open at any location. Why is that? Like, that shit's so wild to me.
But every once in a blue moon, they might come to that window.
They might when they ain't got shit else, like when they too backed up, yeah.
Right, but that's the problem. It's because it's like once you finally get to the point, like, man, these niggas ain't never coming in this window. That be the one time the niggas come in that window. And then for the rest of the time, you next 12 times, next 15 times, you still hesitating at that window, like, maybe they might come this time. Maybe today will be the day. Then you just sitting there looking stupid because you got this big ass space between the first window and the second window. That line be long as fuck. Everybody up in there. But you waiting just like maybe today they'll be like, you know what? You only ordered 3 White Castles and some other shit. Here you go. Here your food. And you be happy. But
White Castle be tripping.
They do.
They ever.
Because that first window is never fucking open. No matter what location you go to, I don't care where you go. It's never open. You got to wait till you get to the second window. And
but
that's
White
wild.
Got real sloppy with it too, so... Because I know my first time ever having White Castle when I moved up here from Texas, I was like, what is this?
Wait, you from Texas?
Yeah.
What?
So my first time ever having any kind of White Castle, mild sauce on chicken, all of that wasn't until I moved here. Now in Texas it's there, but when I was out there, it wasn't there. So driving up to White Castle, I'm like, what are we supposed to do with these little bitty burgers? Like, you just order one. And I'm like,
oh damn! Not you order one of them.
Hey, wait.
I'm like, you order like, do you want a hamburger, cheeseburger? You like, oh, a hamburger, right? Or a cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. And you get like, bro, like, what is this?
How old was you when you came here?
12.
I'm finna hang up on you. What? I thought you from Texas?
Right, I was like, you from Texas? 12. I feel like that count.
Oh damn. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to revisit that. So real quick, so you got bamboozled. You order one burger.
Y'all over here, you and your family up in the car,
and they're like, I didn't purchase it myself.
Right, I know.
They're like, oh, what do y'all want? And I'm like, oh, just a hamburger and fries and a drink.
Damn,
so I was like, they did it as like a joke the first go round. They was like, oh, okay, that's what you wanted, so that's what you got. So then the second go round, I'm like, can I get like 4? Like, like dang, can I get like 4? Throw some chicken rings in there, throw some cheese sticks in there, and get a fry. Like, hello? Like, this is like miniature food. Like, what am I supposed to do with
miniature food? Yeah, I don't even think the kids meal has. I think the kids meal even has more than one burger with it. So
I think it's 2 of them. So look, Jeezy, what are you ordering when you finally get to that second window? Because the first one closed. It's 4:30 in the morning. You lit. What you order?
So I be recognizing the fact that I be hungry, but I also be tired, so I don't go too crazy. But I'll get like 3 White Castles. I be having to remember that White Castle's drinks are big as hell because like it's normal. Like normally in my mind, I'm like, let me get a grape pop, like a large, right? But no, you can't get no large grape pop and no White Castle. That shit's like ridiculously huge and just awkward. It damn near don't even fit in the cup holder. And then I'll get like an applesauce because I'm a weird
what?
nigga. I'm a weird nigga.
Applesauce.
They have
I find myself trying to be healthy. Hey. But then, like,
violence.
Or so now before they got rid of the goated seasonings, and I would get like one of the bigger size chicken rings meals, and with like extra ranch seasoning on it. But one day I woke up. Huh?
Extra ranch seasoning?
They used to have seasonings. All right, so
they did.
And they're fire. Okay, they had this ranch seasoning, and like whole time, like you get extra ranch seasoning, you got like this chicken ring, and it's white because so much ranch seasoning on it. But
I remember that. It was like they was ashy.
They were so good. Right. They were so good, and when they ran out, like the lady at my local White Castle was like, keep putting it on there for me until like it wasn't none left. So I had the last of the ranch seasoning at the location, so I feel special about that. But also it depends on what time of the year it is, because White Castle got them little seasonal things that be fire. So like for instance, shrimp niblet season. It's like one of my favorite seasons.
Damn,
so when it's shrimp niblet season,
she's a White Castleologist.
Yeah, I might like go with like 2 sliders and a small shrimp nibblers little situation. But they don't never have really no real sauce, so I usually just get ranch anyway, which is kind of weird for shrimp, but it's fire. Or if it's fried pickle season,
not never.
Yo, no, they fire, man. Or if it's sweet potato fried season, then I'm gonna have to go with that shit too.
So what they breakfast tastes like?
So they got real breakfast, all right. So so back in the day they used to have like real actual fresh donuts too, and they had this coconut donut.
Yeah, I remember that. That
shit was.
They used to have the powder joints too.
Yep, that coconut donut was like that. Man. But like also like
I don't either.
I remember
that. Yep. But then like also like for breakfast you could get like regular like restaurant type sandwiches or whatever, and they got that like waffle breakfast sandwich or whatever. But you could also just get like a regular like on toast type situation. So
the dog don't like that shit.
Yep. So like my mom, she'll get like a bacon, egg, and cheese on toast. And you add 3 extra slices of bacon because they do be petty on the bacon. But like they'll crack an egg for real, fry that whole. You got legit bread, real bacon. Like
it's like some shit you can make at the crib.
Literally.
They French toast sticks was amazing though.
So what was your order? What would your order be, Twiz?
So yeah, see, like I ain't got the whole menu like she do. You know what I'm saying? I'm real simple. Every time I pull up, I get a number 1 with cheese. That's 4 burgers. You know what I'm saying? No onions, major key. Because again, I'm anti-onions. I tried the whole easy on onions. They never listen. So it's number 1 with cheese, no onions, with a 6-piece chicken ring on the side, barbecue sauce. Give me a pink lemonade. I'm riding off into the sunset.
That is exactly what I'm ordering. That's
exactly what you get.
Except I'm getting exactly what I'm getting. So I'm getting jalapeno cheese, and I'm getting, since they got the little flavor machine now, I get a vanilla Coke. And that's
okay.
That's what I get.
All right.
But hey, man, I'm not as fancy as my homie though, man. She a connoisseur.
Yeah, she is. White Castle connoisseur.
White Castle historian.
Dr. Castle.
Dr. Castle. Just give me the 6-piece chicken ring and fries and a 3-piece cheese stick, and I'm out.
That's it? You don't want your 1 burger?
No. No, they can have that because them onions. I can't get them onions. Don't taste right sometimes.
Yeah,
them onions be like.
That's why I tell them no onions.
Real a little bit too long.
I feel like
and then if you get the cheeseburger, sometimes the cheese don't even be melted. Cheese be cold. Cold.
That's true.
But see, burger is cold piece of cheese.
But see, if you tell them no onions, it's kind of like they got to make the whole thing right then and there. Cause like they be having them onions ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like them bitches be like in the assembly line just ready to jump out the fucking parachute. You know what I'm saying? So if you tell them no onions, they kind of gotta like make that shit from scratch. So like the cheese will be melted though.
Man, they some onions. Have you tried the was it like the onion chips? I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, they kind of cool. I fucked with them.
They was decent.
Yeah, I was like,
the breast thing, but they was lit.
Yeah.
Look, the White, like I was at White House the other day. I was with one of my chapter bros. We was at his crib. Shout out to Gabe Harden. I call him Gabe Harden because he looked like James Harden, but he, so like,
some kind of name.
Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? I was at his crib, we drinking tequila. I don't really mess with tequila like that, but we drinking tequila. Mm-hmm. Man, I was drunk as fuck. So like, they was like, man, let's go to White Castle. I'm like, I bet. We went there. It was raining and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I got. The order I just told y'all, and like I woke up the next morning like a new man. White Castle, for some reason, I need White Castle to buffer that alcohol, like soak all that up. Like, I remember vividly a couple occasions where I had Maxwells on a drunken night. It was great, but I still woke up a little fucked up. Never happened to me with White Castle.
That's that bread, them fries, all of that.
Yep, the grease from the fries. Yep. That's that bread. Yep, you're right. Yeah.
Just the bread that soaks all of it up.
Yeah,
White might be like the magic anti-hangover.
Yeah, it's like a sponge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sponge.
It just be hours and it ain't gonna be no sponge. It's big over with.
Jeez.
This one major flaw to White Castle though, as far as like going on a drunken night, that I'm shocked none of y'all mentioned, or maybe I just used to be, because I don't do these type of things anymore. I calm down because my body said no more. But
you old now.
White Castle ain't a fast food restaurant. I don't know if people realize that, but they're actually not a fast food restaurant. Like legitimately, they don't consider themselves a fast food restaurant.
Really?
So like even on a normal day, they're not. And so even on a normal day, they take forever, right? But like when you drunk and you've been struggling and you like this your last stop before you get to the crib, I may have fallen asleep.
Damn.
You ain't dead.
Oh my god.
I did.
So
I did.
You just like did a long blink. That's what somebody else said. They said they do a long blink, like they just close their ass like 10 seconds.
Yep. The sad part was only one car. It only had moved up like one car length, but somebody behind me was thirsty to move up one car length. So, after a while, I heard him blow, like, oh shit, my bad. But
Hey, White Castle do be slow as fuck though. Like I went to one location in Blue Island on off Western and 127
over there across the street.
Man, they asses.
Yeah, man, they asses took forever one night. I'm like, what is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? You don't take that long to make these little miniature burgers.
Hey, miniature. They get some many little baby things.
It's sliders.
They sliders, all right.
Baby things.
They sliders.
Sliders, Jay.
I know one thing though. Like,
they gonna slide rolling through.
Okay, so what about the White Castles that are sold in stores? I've never had them, but do they taste the same?
No, they don't. Not in my opinion.
Well, you said the White Castle.
The White Castle that's sold in the stores, the cheeseburgers and hamburgers.
Nah, they're not the same.
Partly because they don't have
no. Far from that shit. Like that shit is like trash.
It's not the same at all.
It's just like why they didn't put no pickles on them hoes? Like,
I don't know. but they taste different though. Like the taste ain't even the same to me, in my opinion. It's like
it's not
the ones from the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I like light years ahead of the shit in the frozen section at the store. Like that shit, it tastes weird. Like I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
But it just tastes weird. I mean,
but like if you in like White Castle withdrawals, like let's say you moved to Florida or something and you ain't
back
had
to Texas
in a while, they say it'll work.
Ooh, shots fired.
Damn. My bad.
Nah, but see the thing is like Texas is now getting all of this stuff that they like Fruities. My first time having Fruities was when I got here. Never had Fruities, Chews, none of that stuff. So like sauce on chicken, the first time I had it, I got sick because I wasn't none we ate. But now You got all of that stuff out there now.
You mean when you was like 6 or 7? You weren't going to the candy lady and getting.
They
ain't got that down there. They didn't
have that down there.
What was the candy y'all had?
The regular candy, like the
regular candy.
Regular candy. We had like now it's down there because you got a lot of Chicago folks moving down there and bringing all this stuff there.
Yeah.
Before you had none of this. So like my first time eating like White Castle, I was like, this. I mean, it's cool. Is it something I'll run to go get again? Maybe on a drunk night, but on a sober mind, no.
Oh, I'm going sober all the time though. Don't get it twisted.
I be going in the mornings sometimes.
Hey, look,
it's never a bad time for a slider.
It really ain't.
Them chicken rings are hit them chicken rings.
Oh yes,
them chicken rings hit all the time.
They're amazing. Like I remember they had the 12-piece for like $2.99 or some shit.
Yo, that was such a beautiful time.
It was a beautiful time. What a time to be alive.
Exactly.
It was. And like I told y'all about the whole ranch season. So I was at Sam's Club and I found something close to it. And I kept one in the car for that time frame.
You was ready for that moment. Oh, you was lit.
I was.
Let me find out you got a whole lunch tray in your Kaji. Let me find out.
I mean, I don't have a lunch tray, but I used to, like, for a while I kept the ranch. But like I usually have some lemon pepper in the car because you just never know.
Look, for the other guests and everybody listening, go back and listen to Lemon Pepper Heaven. Because this is the woman who loves the lemon pepper. She is. I think you commented on that, Sam, one time.
Oh yeah, she like that snowy.
This is her.
I do like.
But
hey, how you doing?
It depends on where you
doing.
How your blood pressure?
What you say, Susie Q?
It depends. So it depends on where. It depends on like out west. If you ask for lemon pepper, you have to ask for like extra lemon pepper out there because they do lemon pepper and mild sauce together. I'm like, you got to pick a struggle. Like
I just got hypertension listening to that. Like what?
I'm telling you, like today, one of my staff members today came in there with some cheese sticks with mild sauce and lemon pepper, and I was like, why are you eating that? Like, why would you eat that and think you have to function for the day? Like,
hey, but that just reminded me that I just copped a bottle of Harold's mild sauce 2 days ago. So now I keep that thing on me.
Oh,
you keep that thing on you.
Choosing life.
I got it.
She choosing life.
That thing on you, boy. The ranch
and the mouth, so she choosing life. But with Max, I mean, I don't know. That's you ain't choose life. No, I mean, like lemon pepper, I'm a fan of it, but damn, like they take it overboard. Like, bro, blood pressure, you start seeing stars and shit. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Hey,
like no, they be like, you want lemon pepper? No.
Yeah, you gotta tell their ass relax. You gotta tell their ass relax. But that's how you gotta do Maxwells. So let me just revisit and be clear about Maxwells. Like, I don't really eat Polishes that much anymore. I'm up in age now. I used to go crazy as a teenager and as a young adult. I'll say this. The best Polishes I ever had came from Maxwell, specifically over there on Roosevelt Road. You know what I'm saying?
Like
over in the old school Jewtown.
Do you go to the first one or the second one?
I was just about to ask that.
Which one you going to? The first one or the second one?
Shit, I don't even know which one is which.
I used to go to the one that had the shortest line.
Yeah, that's how I do too. But like, I'll probably go.
Well, the other one is technically like a Jim's or some shit. John's.
Well, no, Jim's is the regular one, ain't it? Jim's is the original one, and the other
Jim's,
one, yeah. They taste the same.
They do. They basically the same shit. I mean, people would tell you it ain't the same, but in my opinion, they the same shit though.
They're exact. Like I've literally you buy from this one, I'm finna get from this one, and we finna see today.
It's a show on Netflix called Somebody Feed Phil, and he was there. Like he was at Roosevelt Road. I think he went to Jim's. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was there. Going crazy with it. Wait, I don't know. Don't quote me. It was either Jim's or Maxwell, but that nigga was there. He was on that street. You know what I'm saying?
Whole time, I think they owned by the same people.
They probably are.
Because when they do those anniversary, they do the every year they do their like little anniversary thing where whatever year they celebrate, and that's how much everything is like limit 3. I stood in that line one time, and it was a gift and it was a curse because somebody got to drive, and there's no parking.
Nope.
And so
Absolutely
we all
not.
had to like pitch in and help and give something to my homie because he was pitching a whole fit. But you know what? It don't really matter because they both taste the same.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, they do. But I got a friend. Like, I got a friend who, argued me up and down one day about how, Jim's is different. You know what I'm saying? It's better. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga was just trying to argue.
Literally. He gonna listen. He gonna listen to this. He gonna find all of us and argue. And he bigger than all of us too. So like, he
it's
might
okay. We up for a challenge.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Like,
We gonna have to jump him, but we're gonna have to jump him. But yeah, I mean, Jim's I had him. Maxwells I had him, but nevertheless, the best Polish I ever had in my life came from there though. It ain't come from Portillo's. It ain't come from like one of these random ass hot dog stands.
Portillo's. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, it came from there.
Portillo's.
So Maxwells is the GOAT. Maxwells is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that Polish growing up, even a pork chop sandwich. I don't even eat the swine no more. I don't eat the swine.
Yeah, that pork chop sandwich sounds different as fuck, but I understand.
I never ate that.
Yeah, I used to. My grandma, rest in peace. She used to get it all the time, so therefore I used to get it.
Okay.
I was like, I can't wrap my head around going up there and asking for a pork chop sandwich.
Hey, yeah. It's probably like an older generation thing, but
it got it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I used to get that shit though.
So let me ask you a question. Y'all got since we, was talking about White Castle, y'all got like a GOAT location because mine would be 95th and Jeffrey. And I'm going to tell you why.
What?
I'm going to tell you why. If you're going to be out at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning getting something to eat and you know what the food going to be like in the service, you might as well be in line and see a show. There's always some shit going on over there. So
wait, that's the one over there. That's the one, right? That's the one like
95th and Jeffrey.
Yeah, it's right by. It used to be a Walgreens on that corner, but they closed it down.
Yeah, it's gone now. But
the one over there with that terrible intersection that feel like you finna die. But
no, that's 79th. Yep. That's 79th and Stony.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
There's one over there too, though. It's one over there too.
79th is one.
Yeah, 79th one's my favorite.
That parking lot little as fuck, but they make it move.
And you know what? Since I am from the suburbs, I got to shout out the one over there in Markham, 159th and Kersey.
Never forget
saw a teacher that used to be over at Prairie Hills, selling me sliders, and she used to talk shit about us. But guess what?
Damn.
I don't think she expected to see us.
Oh man, that's
White Castles has the highest fast food wages, and they have opportunities for growth. So if you gonna work at a burger spot, you could be the manager. Y'all gonna know. I knew somebody.
I think she was entry level.
No, man.
Started from the bottom. Right.
Yeah, she could have been a greeter. So I don't know.
Oh, damn. Gee, I feel bad as fuck for this teacher right now. G, like fuck. This is a PSA. Public SoCHiology announcement. It's crazy because this woman literally went from one shitty job to another. And when I say shitty, I mean shitty in terms of underpaid, underappreciated, and disrespected. That's what teachers go through every day, right? She went from that to working another job at White Castle in the drive-thru where she's also underpaid, underappreciated, and disrespected. I mean, it's just fucked up that this is the reality we live in America, that elderly people have to work jobs like this, that anybody has to work jobs like this. The war on drugs worked, and I use worked in air quotes because what the fuck, right? We already know how that go. But trickle-down economics definitely didn't work. Thanks a lot, Ronald Reagan. Now back to our regular scheduled program.
Man. Man, cut us some slack, man.
Nah, because think about it though. The Markham one, it's this nice white lady. I done grown old, and she done grow older.
You probably talking about the same one.
Yeah.
Probably talking about the same person. High key though.
Probably talking about the same person.
Oh no, that was your teacher.
Yeah. That was my teacher, man.
Nice to me. She cool. I fuss with her.
Yeah, she probably at the end of her line, man. She gotta be cool because she wasn't nice to us.
Hey,
And look, I'm okay in life. This is my chance to say, hey, wherever she at in the world, I'm doing okay.
You gonna throw that little giblet in there? All right.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but to answer your question, my favorite White Castle would definitely be, shout out to Markham, that's home. Haven't been to that one in a minute, but it got me through a lot of drunk nights.
They kind of fell off a little bit.
Oh, they did? Okay, well, I'm glad I ain't out there no more. So that one got me through a lot of drunk nights in my youth. 79th and Stony, like I mentioned, 79th and Stony. It used, it's like the host for like it's the unofficial host for all them damn motorcycles and car clubs in the summertime.
Oh my gosh,
facts. It's a whole party over there.
Yeah, that one got me through a lot of drunken nights as well, drunken hungry nights. And then, after that, it's like random. So like, I mentioned my grandma with the whole pork chop sandwich at Maxwell. My grandma, she grew up in Bronzeville over on 33rd and Prairie. So yeah, you in that area, I believe. So the one on 35th and what's that, King? Yeah, that one used to be the GOAT back in the day, but I'm kind of disappointed because I went there like a month or so ago. And my motherfucking burgers was hard, bro.
Oh, didn't I tell you some bags?
like some fucking what the fuck is this? I was pissed the fuck off. I was so disappointed. And they gave me like 6 fries.
You know what's crazy? Every time, because I live literally right next door to it. That line be hella long.
Going crazy.
Just like today when I got off work, that line had to be about 20 cars deep.
Damn.
And y'all be waiting. Like that is like a Matchbox White Castle. That's not even like one you can like dine in on. Like you choosing real violence. Like how you in line for that? Like
gee, they definitely line for that.
Yeah.
Definitely line for that.
And then they didn't even throw anything extra in there. Like, man, I know you've been waiting a minute. Let me throw a little extra little chicken ring in there. Nothing.
Right.
And look, that's why I love the 107 so much, because they'll do that. The 107 they'll give you a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't be caring at all. Be like,
they gave me like 2 extra burgers one time. I was like, oh, this is glorious. But yeah, they bogus for that. They could definitely look out, G.
You can look out. Like, I mean, hey, give me a milkshake.
I never had their milkshakes. They milkshakes decent?
Fire. They're fire. They used to be fire. I ain't had one in a long time, but
I had one about last. Yeah, I had one not too long ago, and it was just gets like some ice cream, mix it. Like how you mix your ice cream in a bowl, you mixing it. That's what it's like. It's no really. They ain't put no love in it now. That love gone.
Damn, that's so tragic to hear because they used to be good.
Ain't no love in it, man. When somebody mad behind the grill because you get your food, you like, dang. You want to put the bread with the line the bread up.
It should be crooked.
He's halfway off. Like you weren't even gonna pretend. Like
you gotta reposition your onions and your pickles. Like wow.
Oh my god.
You think you about to bite into? You bite into a whole slice of cheese. Like you like.
Oh my god.
Where the meat at?
Where the Hey. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
Reach to those fries, like your top fries hot, your bottom fries cold.
Cold at a motherfucker.
Wait.
Like what I love that, G.
Top
fries took all the warmth. They took all the motherfucking warmth.
Yeah, they petty with it now. Chicken rings be like hockey pucks. You like, man, come on, man. y'all petty. Y'all could have given us something different. Then when you go to complain, it's always that one person. They be like, you need to see my manager? Yeah, hell yeah. Give me that damn manager.
Say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come to the second window because that's where we at.
Man, but the manager be tripping because the manager be right there anyway. I
don't even be knowing it.
But 4 niggas in there anyway.
I don't even think it'd be a manager in that bitch sometimes when I be going.
It just be somebody walking up like, all right, bro, you gonna play manager for the day. So
it just be niggas in there.
They be like, whoever got the different shirt on that day.
You the manager.
Like 5 outfits.
Yeah.
You got the t-shirt today. You manager.
Hey.
Hell yeah. Hey, you got our anniversary shirt on today? Oh, okay. You the manager.
Right. This dude got locked out one time, right? So I was at the one on 79th. It was wintertime. And like he had to take some boxes out. And I guess
they left his ass out there.
Gee, he couldn't get back in. That shit was locked. He was mad as fuck too. He was banging on the door like unlock the door.
Man, mad as hell.
Ain't nobody come. So look what he did. What he did, he went into the fucking drive-thru, like he cut me, Walked up to the fucking window, G, like, open the door.
Hell yeah, like stop playing with me.
Right.
The manager of the day on deck on you.
Hey, he mad at the motherfucker. He was mad as hell when he got back up in that G. I'd be mad too though. Hey, that was funny though. And this was like 2 winters ago. I'll never forget that. I was dying, but I still fucked up my number one with cheese, with no onions, with a 6-piece chicken.
6-piece chicken, that's the GOAT, man. Them cheese sticks, first of all, are the GOAT of White Castle.
See, I never had them. I don't really care for cheese sticks, period, though. So
yeah, that was what I was about to say. I don't like cheese sticks, but
you fuck with the cheese sticks, Sam?
Not for real, but I fuck with the onion rings like a motherfucker though.
True.
Let me onion flavored.
Damn.
Hey.
But they got a fire onion ring sauce though. That should be fire. If they have the sauce, shit.
It's like this.
Look, there is a sauce. Yo,
look,
there are a lot of restaurants that have onion ring sauce because Burger King has an onion ring sauce too. But you know what the problem is? Niggas never buy the onion ring sauce who work there, so you never get to have these things. These all types of extra stuff. Like, so I found out it was a sauce because I was at the one in like Whiting, Indiana, and so you know, Whiting, Indiana.
Yeah,
absolutely. Had the sauce. Right. Hey, but that was a good one too, though. That one's fire as hell. And then the one off of Michigan, over there in Roseland is fire. And then there used to be this one up in the back of the yards neighborhood, like off of 54th or 53rd. That was like one of my favorites, but they closed that one. And I almost cried when I drive past that bitch because you know a White Castle looked like a White Castle and nothing looked like White Castle. So you knew what that thing used to be, and so you just felt disrespected and disappointed. But either way, the Whiting one had the onion ring sauce, and I was just like, these niggas been hiding all the sauce.
It was like, oh, it was like one of those,
right?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. That sounds beautiful. So like here's my last question. Well, second to last question. And I want y'all to be completely honest. I'm gonna start with you, Sam. Maxwells or White Castle, which one make you do number 2 faster? I mean, we'll be remiss if we don't go there.
You right.
You
right.
Let them use you. What's your answer?
Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
I can't answer that one, but I can think of the one that gives me the worst. It's that Maxwell give me the worst because of all of the onions. It's like that shit is like that Polish is like an antioxidant, bro. It cleans.
That's that Christmas suppository, sir. It's coming.
Yeah, and you better get the fuck home.
Don't collect $200. Go your ass straight home.
Hey, get the fuck home, and it better not be no shit on the expressway.
Oh, it's done with. It's done with.
You better call. You better have a plan.
Hey, what White Club say? Someone please call 911.
Yeah, 311, 911. Shit.
All that.
But just take your ass to go take your shit to the car wash because you done shit it in your seat.
That's that detail day.
Yeah, I didn't seen it. I've seen it. I have seen it, man.
Oh my god!
But yeah, man, that's how I'm gonna answer that because they both hit me the same way, like at the same amount of time. Yeah. I'm older, but no, that Maxwell hit different though.
You definitely do.
So you agree with that? You agree with that?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I say White Castle. Only because that combination of like, if you get like, for example, your order, if you're doing the burgers, you got the burgers mixed with the chicken rings, mixed with your sauce, mixed with your drink, mixed with the liquor. The chaser you had, that's a story, a detailed story for toilet time. There's too many ingredients sitting on your stomach, and that liquor is like, all right, keep playing. Right. Take one more bite, I dare you. Take one more bite, it's over with.
Then it's just you dropping hella bombs.
What hella?
Oh my god.
Baghdad.
Rolling Thunder.
What? Bombs over Baghdad in that damn bathroom. That should be.
Oh my god. All right. What about you, E-Jeezy?
So I prefer the shit that comes from White Castle.
You prefer that, so that means Maxwell's is worse.
Yeah, the Maxwell one feels disrespectful. My stomach don't be feeling right.
Okay.
It's not a quality poop. It's just like a struggle of all types of pain and despair and just like frustration and shit. And it's like real unpredictable. You know, I don't like unpredictable poops. You don't know, things go wild on that one. But White Castle gives me like a nice, solid, quality poop. Like, a good, respectful, quick time. Nothing too crazy, nothing too messy for me. It's like it's just nice, a nice cleanse. Like you need to poop regularly. It feels like that. So like I prefer the White Castle poop than the Maxwell poop. The Maxwell poop, it's all them extra greases and all that shit. It's just I don't like how it does me in my stomach. It be having my stomach bubbling before I get there, and like that worried feeling. Worried feeling.
Oh, that's terrible. That anxiety that you ain't gonna make it. Yeah.
Right. Just like everybody know how to drive on this expressway.
Right. Like.
That's that you better get the fuck home.
Sliding out bathrooms on the way to your house. Like if I have to make
that's when you know it's bad. When you like thinking like, damn, can I go to Target? Or like,
don't hit them railroad tracks or a pothole. That stomach is like, bruh, I'm about to beat your ass. I promise you. Hit
you over here pulling into a whole different restaurant, a whole different place. In the wind. Like,
you gotta tell whoever you with, like, hey, pretend like we getting a table. I'm up going to the bathroom.
Right.
Table for two.
IHOP, that 24-hour IHOP, like, hey, get us
a table. My God.
Right.
Get there, get a cup of water, and be like, man, it's time to go. Let's go.
Right. Like, what? I changed my mind. Right. You don't make eye contact with nobody work there.
Y'all funny as hell.
Praying that thing ain't got no lock on it. You praying you in a decent neighborhood and you could just go in.
Yep. Tissue hanging.
Gee, you stress trying to prep the toilet and put the tissue down.
Fucking doing the stanky leg all the way to the bathroom.
Yeah, listen, cross your leg, crisscross applesauce, everything.
Right. You walking awkward with your legs all close to each other. Yep. Like, no.
I need y'all to shut up right now. I'm triggered, man. I'm triggered.
It be like now watch when you eat that again on another drunk night, because I'm assuming older.
We seasoned.
Yep.
We seasoned.
We look. Man, listen.
We're seasoned.
You ain't gonna be hungover the next day either.
Hit a pothole, you over with.
Oh yes.
Big DOA.
Curtains. Like, see, now I'll say this: like Maxwell used to go crazy on me, but like I said, I don't eat them as much as I used to. But gee, like recently though, White Castle, it's just been straight murder scenes. Like,
literally.
Like I don't know.
Murder, yes.
Like I feel so bad for my toilet, G. Like my toilet be like, damn, this nigga coming back.
We're company an apology letter right now.
Like he coming back, bro. Like you was just here 5 minutes ago. Like,
hey, no, that's real as hell. Because like my aunt, when I was little, every time she would go to White Castle, she would like take the bathroom for an hour and a half.
Man, you gotta
every time,
flush,
like everybody else gotta pee. It stank too, so then you can't even go in there for another hour. Type like. It be bad. Like, bro, stop. Why you buy this? Why we let you eat this?
Like, why are you like this? Why are you doing this to us?
Right.
Oh my God.
Like, if it was like that, you could have just, hey, man, go break my house.
Y'all ain't got no incense? Y'all, because incense,
right,
like,
no matches or nothing?
No sage? Nothing.
Sage. That stage be like, hell no, you ain't about to burn me in this shit. Hell no.
Gee, them motherfucking, I told y'all, them demons from Ghost, Patrick Swayze and them, that's all that shit. That's the Maxwell odor, that's the White Castle poops, that's all that shit coming to take your ass to hell. Like,
stage ain't stopping that. You get you some of that miracle water to flush your toilet at the
next miracle water, somebody.
Oh my God!
Because you gonna have to rebuke them demons.
You in the toilet like Jesus.
You gotta rebuke all that shit. And the crazy thing about it, I'm going right back the next day. That's fucked up. I'm going right back to White Castle.
People that choose violence daily.
Daily, bro. I'm going right back. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Think I'm like, you was just here, man.
I don't care.
My business,
right?
My business. I don't like that.
The whole time, I toilet back at home. Like, I hope this nigga ain't at White Castle.
Yeah. Your ass cheeks are like, hey, bro, man, we can't hold much more.
Oh man, G, y'all took me out with that one, G. That
your stomach bloated, walking around like man. Listen, you straight struggle bus,
struggle guts. What you talking about?
Man, hell yeah, straight struggle bus, straight.
Hey Sam over there dying.
I'm like really like sitting here in real tears right now because there's not a lie told in none of this shit we talking about. We all experienced this at some point or another.
Mm-hmm. Man, listen, you got an upset stomach. You need a White Castle. You know, like how black people like you need ginger ale.
Right.
You know,
White Castle.
Gee, yeah, that's gonna clean you out.
That's like drinking a beer in the shower, man. You got that's what that's equivalent to. Fuck drinking pickle water. Look, fuck drinking pickle juice when you hungover. Eat 4 of them motherfuckers and you be straight 20 minutes.
No pickle.
Gee, but you know that'd be a very effective superpower though. Like if you can like poop or just like if you could just fart and like it'll just like kill all these fucking motherfuckers out here in these streets, killing babies and shit. Like you just fart and like the odor just like take all these niggas out. Just
man,
like
this is body odor smell like that. Shit, you don't need help. Some of these people smell
all goddamn onions they be eating, huh?
Be like, bro, you know what? You ain't even got to come even close. I can hear you. I hear you through your mask. Put your mask. You whisper.
Oh, that's
you ain't even got to. Man, what? Mask got a damn hole in, like, bruh. Body odor, everything. Nah, bro.
Oh my god.
This, bruh, ma'am, sir, whatever. Back the hell up.
Yeah, go to the second window. We ain't fucking
man,
with
what? Then White Castle boys got an attitude too. That'd be my thing. I'm giving you my damn money. The hell you mad at?
Yeah, Maxwells, they don't say shit to you. They just ask you what you want, your total.
What you want?
That's it. Yeah. They keep it moving, G. They keep it moving. And then that's it. You ride off to the sunset and you go take your shit later on. All out the whole night of drinking. If you enjoyed this podcast, I ask for 2 things. Number 1, leave a 5-star review. And number 2, pass it on to a friend who may enjoy it as well. And don't forget to subscribe to our other podcast, Mogul Motivation from True Stories Media.